All right. How much time we got? Wow, we got 5 minutes left. Let's talk about Wendy's second senior year. What do you think? It sucks. It sucks, and the jetpack doesn't work either. It's hard. Yeah, our girls need a win. We need a win. Win. What's that mean? Wow. Wow.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be a part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jim Rollins, Athletics Director Wayne Stellick, the staff, the students, and the alumni of Springdale High School, it's our pleasure to bring you this presentation of the Bulldog Sports Network. Let's turn it over to tonight's public address announcer for the Battle of the Bulldogs.
Starting at guard, the 5'8" senior, number 4, Audra. Starting at guard, the 5'7" junior, number 11, Kennedy Bobbitt. Starting at guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 13, Sasha Goldberg. Starting at guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 14, Mariah Beck. And starting at 4, a 6'2" senior, number 32, Jasmine Brooks. The Lady Bulldogs are coached by Mick River, assisted by and now introducing the starting lineups for the Springdale Lady. Starting at guard, senior, number 10, Tatiana Sizzle. Starting at 4, the 5'7" senior, number 22, Olivia James. Starting at guard, a 6-foot junior, number 24, Arquisha Davis. Starting at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 25, Sarah Vogel. And starting at 4, a 5'8" junior, number 45,
So there you have the starting lineups after a little technical difficulties with the microphone. For Fayetteville, it's Unruh, Bobbitt, Goforth, Beck, and Jasmine Franklin. For Springdale, be T, Olivia James, Marquisha Davis, Sarah Vogel, Ashlyn Minshew. Starting lineups brought to you by First Security Bank. Glad to have them along as a sponsor of Springdale Athletics. First half is brought to you by Everett Chevrolet. We are ready for basketball. Fayetteville comes in 12-0 in conference play. They are the conference champions. Springdale right now 8-4. They are alone in third place. We prepare for next week's state tournament. Talked to Coach Hunsucker yesterday. This team is ready to go, and we're going to see if that translates onto the floors. Marquisha wins the tap. Springdale's got the basketball to open the ball game. This is Tatiana Sisavan. Looks like Fayetteville going to go a little man here. This is Ashlyn at the foul line, watched by Jasmine Franklin. Ashlyn with one bounce. She'll get it back to Olivia. Springdale reset. Just underway here. First quarter. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Here's Ashlyn at the elbow again. Back door to Sarah. Sarah, turnaround jumper on the way. Shot off the glass and good. So Sarah Vogel opens the scoring. Quickly into the front court. This is Kariah Beck. Almost all of Fayetteville's points scored by their big three. Sasha Goforth, Kariah Beck, and Jasmine Franklin. That's Bobbitt with a three-point basket. And just as I say that, three-point basket by Kennedy Bobbitt. 3-2 our score, just underway here. This is Marquisha. Marquisha on the drive, goes behind the back, right around Kariah Beck. Shot up and good. Marquisha's on the board. Springdale gets a lead back, 4-3. This is Beck, three-pointer, on the way, shot good. So back-to-back threes for Fayetteville. It's 6-4, and we are off and running here in the first quarter. Here's Marquisha. Marquisha with the bounce to Ashlyn. Fights her way inside. Marquisha can't get it to go. Franklin with a rebound. Gets it to Bobbitt. And Beck quickly into the front court. This is Unruh. She's cut off by Sarah. Beck spots up. Three-pointers on the way. Good. Kariah Beck's got 2 3-pointers and scores 9-4. We're not even 2 minutes deep into the ball game. Tatiana gets the instructions from Coach Hunsucker on the bench. Springdale into the front court. Here's T. Cut off there by Franklin. She's got Ashlyn outside the three-point line, picked up by Beck. Back to Tatiana. Springdale reset. We'll kick it around to Olivia. Got a chance to watch practice yesterday. Springdale was on in every facet. Hopefully that translates to the game tonight. Here's Marquisha, three-pointer on the way. Rims out, no good. Ball slapped away by Olivia. Goforth picks it up. This is Sasha Goforth. Down the lane, left-handed up and good. So Fayetteville opens 4 for 4 from the floor. Got a 7-point lead at 11-4. 5:20 to go in the first quarter. This is Tatiana. Taking her time here. They're looking for Ashlyn down on the block, looking to go one-on-one there with Jasmine Franklin. Here's Tatiana on the drive. Ball's knocked away. Marquisha comes out of there with it. She'll spot up. Three-pointers on the way. Marquisha tracks it down, saves it to Ashlyn, and they're going to say she stepped out of bounds, so it'll be Fayetteville basketball. We'll get it changed. Tolly's going to come in. .4:30 to go in the first quarter. Springdale down 7. Fayetteville yet to miss a shot. A couple of threes and a 2 by Sasha Goforth. This is Jasmine Franklin. This is Goforth. She'll spot up. Three-pointer on the way. That shot won't go. Marquisha with a rebound. Marquisha keeps her dribble nicely. Springdale into the front court. T can't find Ashlyn underneath. Springdale will turn it over. For those keeping score, Marquisha, 68 points. away from 1,000 in her career. The school record is 13-12. So Marquisha is 5th all-time in school scoring, just a junior. She'll be back next year. Will likely, in all likelihood, break the record. Here's Sarah. Sarah around to Tolly. Tolly finds Ashlyn. Springdale will kick it back out. One other note, Marquisha needs now 12 rebounds to break 1,000 for the season and set the single-season record. Here's Tolly. This game slowed down a bit here in the last couple of minutes. Tolly with a bounce to Ashlyn. Ashlyn looking for a little help here. Gets it back to Marquisha. 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Marquisha with the basketball. Two Division I prospects right there. Sasha Goforth, Marquisha Davis. They will be playing at the next level, at the very highest of levels. Here's Marquisha. Fights her way down the lane. We got a whistle and a foul. I believe it's going to go on Goforth. So that's one on Goforth. Marquisha will go to the line to shoot 2. Marquisha, first shot up and good. Jania's going to check in. Jania played sparingly against Van Buren, coming off that knee injury. Looked great in practice yesterday. Very, very active. So hopefully Springdale can get a bounce from her. It's Marquisha's second shot on the way. Rims out, no good. Franklin with a rebound. 11-5 our scores. We go under 3 minutes. This is Kariah Beck down the lane. Tries left-handed shot, no good. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. Looks like it's going to go on Tolly. Tolly will pick up her first. Team foul number 1. Beck will go to the line. She'll shoot 2. Beck gets the first. Gets her own rebound, drops it underneath, shots up and good. That's Unruh's first basket of the ball game. Springdale finds themselves down by 9 at 14-5. Tatiana on the wing. Tries to drive baseline, cut off there by Bobbitt. Springdale reset. There's Jania, her first touch of the night. Jania tries to spin move, loses control. Beck comes away with it. Kariah Beck. She'll spot up. 3-pointers on the way and good. Beck's got 3 3-pointers. She's in double figures, and with 2:07 to go in the first quarter, we've got a Springdale timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Welcome back to Springdale. 2:07 to go in the first quarter. Springdale down a dozen, 17-5. Fayetteville hot shooting here in the first quarter. Kariah Beck's got 10 to lead Fayetteville. The other 7 have come from Unruh, Bobbitt, and Goforth. So Olivia James will inbound on the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. No changes. It's Olivia, Tolly, Jania, Ashlyn, and Marquisha. Changes for Fayetteville. Naomi Logan is checked in, as has Lauren Webb. And number 10, Abby Breathitt, is also checked in. There's Ashlyn down on the block, finds her way in, shot won't go, back with a rebound. And we'll get a whistle and a foul. Ashlyn's going to pick up her first. It's team foul number 2. 1:42 to go in the quarter. Jasmine Franklin's going to check in very quickly. Breathitt will take a seat. As I mentioned earlier, about 80% of Fayetteville's points come from 3 players. It's Franklin, Beck, and Goforth. As Janiyah grabs the rebound. Janiyah into the front court. One-on-one with Franklin. Draws contact, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul's going to go on Franklin. That'll be her first. It's team foul number 2. First shot from Janiyah bounces around and in. So Janiyah's in the books. Breathitt's going to check back in. Franklin will sit down. Second shot from Janiyah. Won't go. Marquisha comes away with a rebound. First shot won't go. We got a whistle and a foul. Let's see who that's going to go on. It's going to go on Sasha Goforth. That's 2 on Goforth. Team foul number 3. So Marquisha will go to the line. She'll shoot 2. Kiara's going to check in. Kiara Conley will come in. Ashlyn Minshew will take a seat. Second shot on the way from Marquisha. Up and good. Marquisha's got 5. The lead is 9. It's 17-8. Into the front court, Kariah Beck. It's Naomi Logan. Kennedy Bobbitt back to Logan. This is Webb. Down in the corner to Beck. Beck pulls up. Her shot short. Kiara comes away with a rebound. Springdale with a chance to cut into that lead. Quick pass ahead to Marquisha. She'll pull up, jumper on the way. Won't go. Kiara in there fighting. And Beck's going to come away with a rebound. Kariah Beck, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. We'll see who they call that on. Marquisha's going to get whistled for her first. Team foul number 3. With 49.4 seconds to go. So Kiara will get whistled for the foul. That's her first personal. Bobbitt will inbound. Finds Webb in the corner. She's picked up by Janiyah. Airmails one underneath the basket. And Springdale will inbound. I want to correct something I said earlier, thanks to my good friend Kentrez Lowe. Marquisha needs 11 rebounds to break the single season record for rebounds, which is currently held by a great player here a couple years ago, Desiree Mack. So into the front court comes Springdale. Tatiana with the basketball. Last 30 of the quarter, Springdale down by 9, 17-8. There's Marquisha. Marquisha, skip pass over to Janiyah. Let's fly, three-pointer on the way. Shot good! Janiyah's got a 3. Threes this year sponsored by Storms Orthodontics. Springdale's cut the lead down to 6. Bobbitt to Logan. To Beck at the top of the key. She'll let fly three-pointer. That's short. Springdale lets it go out of bounds, and Lady Bulldogs get the ball with 3.2 seconds to go. Fayetteville going to go full court press here. They're going to try Marquisha at half court. All the way down. Marquisha, shot at the buzzer, won't go, and that's how the first quarter will end. Our score after 1, Fayetteville 17, Springdale 11. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
We welcome you back to Springdale, where our scores we start the second quarter, 17-11. Coming out of the huddle for Springdale, Marquisha, Olivia, Tatiana, Janaya, and Kiera. Quickly, Fayetteville into their offense. Here's Goforth, her shot short. Olivia with a rebound. Sarah Vogel at the scorer's table. She'll check in at the next break. Olivia with the basketball. Looking for Marquisha on the back cut. There she is. Draws contact. Shot won't go. Franklin with the rebound. And Janaya comes away with a steal. Marquisha creates a little space up and in. Marquisha's got 7. Springdale's got the lead down to 4. Nice catch there by Goforth. This is Beck. Finds Bobbitt in the corner. Her shot short. Kiera fighting in there for the rebound. Goforth's got it. And it's going to be last touch by Janaya. I think if she'd let that go, that would have been Lady Bulldog basketball. As it is, Fayetteville's going to inbound underneath the basket. Sarah's checks in. Looks like Terminella's coming in for Fayetteville. That's Gabrielle Terminella, senior forward, making her first appearance. 7:21 to go in the half. Springdale down by 4, 17-13. This is Kariah Beck looking to drive on T. Her shot won't go. Back up and in. Nice play there by Kariah Beck. She's got a dozen. Here's Sarah. She spots up. 3-pointers on the way. Short. Goforth with the rebound. We're going to get a timeout, Fayetteville. 7:02 to go in the quarter. Springdale down 6. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Welcome back to Springdale. Senior night here at Springdale. We'll be honoring our seniors at halftime. We have a senior on our broadcast crew, Wendy, over here. As we resume, Fayetteville will inbound the basketball. On the floor for the Lady Bulldogs, you got Marquisha, Tatiana, Sarah Vogel, Ashlyn Minshew, who's checked in, and Olivia James. This is Goforth in the corner. Back to Bobbitt. Over to Beck. Springdale going to go to a little bit of a zone here. This is something they worked on yesterday in practice. Not something Springdale normally does. This is Beck on the baseline. Underneath the Terminella, she loses control of it. Springdale's got the basketball. This is not a defense that Springdale normally runs. They're going to show it a little bit. .6:35 to go in the half. Springdale down 6. Lead's been up to many as 11. There's Ashlyn, watched by Terminella. Ashlyn at the elbow. Tatiana comes away with it. Nice play there by Ashlyn and T. Springdale will reset as we approach the 6-minute mark. Springdale into their offense. Ashlyn underneath to Marquisha, and she is, looks like they're going to get Kariah Beck whistled for the foul. That'll be her first personal. It's team foul number 4. Game's been pretty clean so far. Not a lot of fouls to this point. 5:54 to go in the half. Springdale down 6. There's Sarah with the basketball. To Marquisha, we get a whistle and a foul. That's going to be an offensive foul. So Olivia gets whistled for the offensive foul. Team foul number 5 for the Lady Bulldogs, and Springdale turns it over. Into the front court, Kariah Beck Over to Kennedy Bobbitt in the corner. This is Unruh. Back to Bobbitt. This is Terminella on the block. Working on Ashlyn. She can't go anywhere, and they're going to say that's a travel. I thought they were going to call that foul on Ashlyn. As it is, it's a turnover for Fayetteville. These live ball turnovers are what Springdale has thrived on. Turnover where you can get back into your offense very quickly. Hasn't happened much tonight, but Springdale hanging around here, 19-13. One of the best teams in the state. Here's Marquisha. This Fayetteville team 20-3 on the year, 12-0 in conference play. There's T. Finds Sarah. Sarah has it swiped away. I believe that's Unruh with the basketball. To Bobbitt. She loses the handle on it. Springdale lucky there. Breathitt will check in. Terminella will sit. Five minutes to go before halftime. Springdale down 6. Here's Marquisha to Sarah. She spots up. Three-pointers on the way. Good! Three-pointers sponsored by Storms Orthodontics. Sarah gets her first of the night. Springdale cuts the lead to 3 at 19-16. This is Beck in the corner to Unruh. Back to Beck. Her three-pointer on the way. Too strong. Marquisha, flat-footed rebound. Springdale's got the basketball with a chance to cut it to 1 or tie. 4.5 minutes to go. Looks like Janiyah and Tolly at the scorer's table for Springdale. Next week's state tournament, they will be the 1 seed out of the West. They've already sewn up the conference. Springdale trying to get that 3 seed. Here's Ashlyn. Left-handed shots on the way and good. Ashlyn's got her first 2, and the lead is 1. This is Goforth to Bobbitt in the corner. Back to Unruh. This is Unruh on the wing to Kariah Beck. Breathitt, her hook shot won't go. Sarah comes away with a rebound. Springdale with a chance to take the lead. Into the front court comes Sarah Vogel. Back to T. 3:35 to go in the half. Springdale down by 1, 19-18. It's a game of runs to this point. Here's Ashlyn. Ashlyn. Here's Marquisha. Step back. Three-pointers on the way. Rattles out, no good. Bobbitt with the rebound. Unruh has it swiped away by Marquisha. Tolly and Janiyah going to check in. T and Olivia will sit. This is Bobbitt, watched by Janiyah, around to Unruh. This is Kariah Beck, just a sophomore. Drives on Tolly, her shot, a little too strong, no good. Marquisha comes away with a rebound. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Springdale down by 1. Here comes Marquisha. Draws contact, shot won't go, but she'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's 2 on Kariah Beck. Marquisha will go to the line, shoot 2. Weren't with us on Friday night. On Thursday of last week, Marquisha was nominated for the State Gatorade Player of the Year. We'll talk about that after the timeout. 2:52 to go in the half. Springdale down 1. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale. I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
2:52 to go in the half. Springdale trails by 1. They've got Marquisha at the line with a chance to take the lead. Jasmine Franklin has checked back in for Fayetteville. While we wait for Springdale to break the huddle, last Thursday, Marquisha was notified that she is a State Gatorade Player of the Year nominee. Sasha Goforth from Fayetteville also on that list, along with Kristen Williams, the #1 high school player in the country out of Central Arkansas Christian. It's a pretty elite company for Springdale's junior as Marquisha hits the first and ties the ball game. Marquisha's got 8. Second shot on the way from Marquisha rolls home good. So Springdale's got the lead. First lead since 2-0 at 20-19. Here's Goforth, picked up by Janiyah. Around to Beck. Good matchup right there. She's matched up with Marquisha. Here's Goforth on the drive. Lost control of the basketball. Recovers, tries left-handed, and she's going to get bumped. Ashland's going to wind up picking up the foul. It's going to be 2 on Ashlyn Minshew. Wow, they whistled Marquisha for that. Not sure about that one, but okay. 2:37 to go in the half. Goforth's first free throw is no good. Kiara will check in. Springdale's gotten good minutes out of Kiara tonight. Kiara, a junior. Second free throw on the way from Goforth is good. Sasha Goforth has 3. With 2:35 to go in the half, we're tied at 20. This is Tolly with the basketball. Bounce pass to Marquisha. Around to Janiyah. She lets fly. 3-pointers on the way. Little strong Karayabek with a rebound. Quickly into the front court. This is Unruh. Cut off by Tolly. Thought she walked there. Goforth with the right hand is good. Under 2 minutes we go. Springdale down by 2, 22-20. Here's Tolly with the basketball to Marquisha, watched by Goforth. Here's Marquisha, splits everybody. Marquisha down the lane, off the glass, and good. Marquisha Davis doing Marquisha Davis things. Here's Goforth, first shot, rolls around, no good. Kiara with a rebound. Springdale looking to push. 1:25 to go. Sarah drops underneath to Janiyah. Janiyah to Marquisha, baseline jumper, shot on the way and good. Marquisha has 8 in the quarter. Springdale's got the lead back at 24-22. A turnover, Fayetteville. Here comes Springdale again. Quickly into the front court. Pass a little strong by Tolly. Fayetteville's got it back. Here's Goforth at the elbow. Her shot off the glass, no good. Fight for the basketball. Goforth comes away with it. Beck with a carry. Got away with it. Franklin underneath, working hard. She's going to get fouled by Kiara. And refs letting things go. We've had some pretty rough officiating the last couple of weeks. Can't complain about letting the players play. Franklin will go to the line. Franklin's first free throw on the way, short. Ashland will check in. Kiara will take a seat for Springdale. Naomi Logan is in for Fayetteville. Looks like Unruh is going to take a seat for Fayetteville. 53.9 seconds to go in the first half. Springdale leads by 2. Franklin, second free throw on the way, and good. Jasmine Franklin, just 1 point in the ball game. Springdale now looks to hold for that last shot. 45 seconds to go in the half. Lady Bulldogs lead by 1, 24-23. There's Tolly looking for some help. Tolly with a bounce to Marquisha. As we go under 30. Here's Tolly. Let's fly. 3-pointer on the way. Shot good! Good confident shot there by Tolly. Here's Goforth. Tries a little up and under. That won't go. Springdale's got the basketball with 15 seconds to go. Here's Sarah into the front court. Back to Tolly. Springdale leads by 4, 27-23. Tolly's three-pointer sponsored by Storms Orthodontics. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Janiyah at the buzzer, shot off the glass and no good. And that's how the first half will end. Our score after 2 quarters. Springdale 27, Fayetteville 23. We'll be back. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we need it.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly. Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas. First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
To everyone who tends the land, mends a fence, keeps a herd, or builds the foundations of this great nation of ours, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. You need a Kubota from Springdale Tractor Company, part of the country's largest Kubota dealership. Call, click, or visit today for special offers and available 0% APR financing on almost everything Kubota. And then get back to work. Springdale Tractor Company, equipment that works as hard as you do.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hard-working people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together, catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Served with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly. Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
First Security.
And we welcome you back to Springdale, where our halftime score, Springdale 27, Fayetteville 23. Marquisha Davis doing Marquisha Davis things. She leads all scorers with 13 points. Sarah Vogel's chipped in with 5. Ashland's got 2. Tolly's got 3. Janiyah, she's got 4 in her trip back. For Fayetteville, Unruh's got 2. Breathitt has 3. Sasha Goforth has 5. Kariah Beck's got 12. And Jasmine Franklin with 1. Those are all the scorers. Halftime stats brought to you by Ozark Go. Go fast, go HD, go unlimited. Second half brought to you by Legacy Bank. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Got the A-Train. Got Alex to my left. Got Wendy, man in the controls, on her phone to my right. And we are about ready to start the second half. Springdale will inbound. On the floor for the Lady Bulldogs, you get Ashlyn, Olivia, Marquisha, Tatiana, and Sarah Vogel. So Springdale to inbound with a 4-point lead, and we are underway here in the second half. There's T, cut off there by Jasmine Franklin. T on the drive. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Looks like that's going to go on Kennedy Bobbitt. That'll be her first. Team foul number 1 here in the second half. Here's Marquisha with a head fake, but goes between the legs. Loses control of it, hands to Sarah. She'll get it back out to Tatiana, and Springdale will reset. Looking for Marquisha down along the baseline, working on Goforth. Tatiana on the far side. Looking to drop it down there to Ashlyn. Ashlyn working on Jasmine Franklin. Back to Olivia. Here's Marquisha. Clears a little space. Shot won't go. Ball's batted around. Franklin's going to come away with a rebound. Back into the front court. Hard off the glass, won't go. Sarah's got the rebound. Sarah racing into the front court. Back to Marquisha. She'll spot up. 3-pointers on the way. A little strong. Franklin with the rebound. Kariah Beck to Unruh. Back to Bobbitt. Now back to Unruh. And they will have to reset. Looking for Franklin down underneath. Working on Jasmine. Shots good and the foul. Jasmine Franklin gets her first basket of the ball game. 3 points total. She'll go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. 1 out of 2 so far. And she completes the 3-point play, and Springdale's lead is down to 1 at 27-26. Springdale has been able to respond, getting this game tied up after being down by as many as 12 in the first half. This is Tatiana with the basketball. It's a pick from Ashlyn. T goes behind the back to Ashlyn in the corner. 3-pointer on the way. Side iron, no good. Bobbitt with a rebound. Bobbitt ahead to Goforth. Goforth looking for Franklin underneath. Off the glass and in. So Jasmine Franklin scored all 5 points for Fayetteville here in the third quarter. Fayetteville's got the lead at 28-27. This is Olivia. Watched by Kariah Beck. Over to Tatiana. Tatiana to Ashlyn. Top of the key. To Olivia along the baseline. Nice lead underneath to Marquisha. Up and in. Great pass there from Olivia to Marquisha. Here's Goforth. Her shot, no good. Ashlyn with a rebound. Springdale's done a nice job tonight on Goforth. Very quiet night so far, but she can score in bunches just like Marquisha can. And to this point, credit to that Springdale defense. Here's Ashlyn alone. Thought about the 3. Here she goes. The lob underneath to Marquisha. Shots off the glass, it won't go. Franklin with a rebound. Beck into the front court. Kariah Beck off the glass. The basket counts and the foul. So Olivia's going to get whistled for the foul. Kariah Beck with her first points of the second half. Kiara's coming in. Jania's coming in. Beck will go to the line to shoot one. In case you're wondering, Kariah Beck is the daughter of former Arkansas Razorback Corey Beck. Talked to Corey at halftime. He's here down in the front row. Kariah rattles that one home. Fayetteville has come out scoring here in the third quarter, much like they did in the first. 4:45 to go in the third quarter. It's Fayetteville 31, Springdale 29. Tatiana hands to Marquisha. Here's Kiara at the elbow. She hands to Marquisha. Marquisha calling for T. Springdale going to start again. Oh, Marquisha going to drive. She has it knocked away by Sasha Goforth. Goforth gets the rebound and races into the front court. Sasha Goforth down the lane. Floater up and good. We've got a timeout, Fayetteville. 4:05 to go in the third quarter. Springdale down 4. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Is here. Only here. So that means we're here. Here. And here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas. First Security is here, only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
4:05 to go. Third quarter, Springdale down 4, 33-29. Fayetteville has come out gunning here in the third quarter. Outscored Springdale 10-2. Can update a score from down the hill. Van Buren leads HAR-BER 42-36 with 4:09 left in the ball game. Van Buren looking to get back into that discussion for the third overall seed out of the West. Marquisha hands to Kiara. Back to Marquisha, a little stutter. Marquisha finds her way to the basket. How that's not a foul, I don't know, but away we go. This is Goforth. One-on-one with Tatiana. Her shot's up and good. They're letting them play tonight. 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Springdale down 6, 35-29. Coach Hunsucker not happy. Tolly's going to check in. Not sure what the discussion was there with the scores table. Coach was talking to the referee. Looks like a bench warning assessed to Springdale. So Springdale will inbound with 3:25 to go in the quarter. They're down 6, 35-29. Now we're ready. Janiah to inbound. Finds Marquisha, back to Janiah in the corner. Janiah with 4 points on the night. Sends that one into the stands, and Springdale's going to turn over the basketball with 3:17 to go. Fayetteville is really moving here in the third quarter, outscoring Springdale 12-2. This is Goforth, three-pointer on the way. Shot's no good. Marquisha comes away with a rebound. Here she comes. Marquisha Davis, 1-on-2. Nice move. Shot won't go, but we'll get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Sasha Goforth. That's 3 on Goforth. Marquisha will go to the line. She's got 15 in the ball game to lead the Lady Bulldogs. Sarah's going to check in. Janiyah will sit. Second shot on the way for Marquisha. A little strong. Jasmine Franklin comes away with a rebound. Fayetteville quickly into the front court. Kariah Beck. Watched there by Tolly. This is Bobbitt in the corner. Back to Webb. They're going to drop it to Franklin on the block. And we've got the scoreboard went off. Not sure why. Now we've got a discussion at the scorer's table. Both coaches looking for an explanation here. Folks can't really tell you what they're talking about. There's a conversation going on, and Coach Vic Rimmer's not happy. It looks like it's going to be Fayetteville basketball underneath the basket. 2:45 to go. It actually hurt Springdale a little bit. The three-pointer there by Webb was off the mark. Springdale would have gotten the rebound. This is Franklin. Finds Beck in the corner. Beck loses control of the basketball. They're going to call a foul. I think that's going to go on Sarah or Marquisha, one or the other. Looks like Sarah. It's her first. This is Bobbitt. Inbound to Beck. Her three-pointer's on the way. Back iron, no good. Rebound corralled by Marquisha. Marquisha all the way down the lane. Her shot won't go. Franklin with a rebound. This is Webb. Here, steal there by Sarah. Hands to Goforth. To Bobbitt in the corner. She thought about it. Webb back to back as we close in on 2 minutes, and we're going to get a whistle. Olivia's going to get whistled for the foul. That's 3 on Olivia. Team foul number 4. Ashlyn will check in. So with 2:04 to go, Fayetteville will inbound underneath the basket. They lead by 5, 35-30. Here's Franklin. And we're going to get a whistle. This one's going to go on Kiera. That's 3 on Kiera. Team foul number 5. The lob to Franklin. Franklin trying to find some room. She can't do it. We're going to call a foul on Kiera. So if Kiera picks up a couple of quick fouls, and she's going to come out of the game as Jaquita will check in. With exactly 2 minutes to go. The lob to Goforth up and in. So Sasha Goforth with 6 points here in the quarter. This is Sarah on the drive. Her shot off the glass and in. So Sarah responds. Foul's going to go on Webb. That's their 3rd team foul. Sarah will go to the line. Sarah's got 7 tonight. Looking to make it 8. Can't get it to go. Franklin with the rebound. So the lead stays at 5 at 37-32. 1:45 to go. Beck loses control of the basketball. We're going to say last touch by Springdale. Logan and Unruh are going to check in for Fayetteville. Bobbitt will sit, and Webb will sit down. This is Logan. Finds Franklin, and it's stolen by Marquisha. Here she goes. Marquisha, 1-on-2. Up and in, and the foul! Great play there by Marquisha Davis. The foul's going to go on Beck. And Marquisha's going to have a shot to complete a three-point play. Janiyah and T will check in. Tali and Sarah will sit. 1:37 to go in the quarter. Springdale looking to cut the lead here to 2. Marquisha at the line, rolls it in and good. Marquisha's got 6 in the quarter, 19 in the ball game. The Fayetteville lead is at 2 at 37-35. 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. This is Naomi Logan. Unruh thought about the pass to Goforth in the corner. This is Kariah Beck. The lob to Franklin, nice catch. Back to Unruh, around to Goforth, back to Unruh. Unruh lets fly, three-pointer, no good. Janiyah's going to pull down the rebound. Franklin takes it away, and Jaquita takes it away from her. Springdale playing really good defense. 60 seconds to go in the quarter. Springdale's got a chance to tie or take the lead. Here's Marquisha. Hands to Ashlyn at the line. And they're going to say she traveled with the basketball. So Springdale turns it over with 46.5 seconds to go. Looks like Kennedy Bobbitt's going to check in for Fayetteville. Naomi Logan will sit. Last 40 of the quarter. This is Bobbitt. Around to Goforth. Unruh in the corner. Looks like Fayetteville's going to work it around, look for the open shot or the last shot, whichever comes first. This is Beck down the lane. Floater won't go. Whistle and a foul, and they're going to say offensive foul on Kariah Beck. That is the Take a Charge game changer play of the game, sponsored by Harps Foods. Naomi Logan will check back in. That's 4 personal fouls on Kariah Beck. We said earlier about 80% of Fayetteville's points come from 3 players. Kariah Beck is one of those players. Webb will check in. Sasha Goforth will go to the bench. Kariah Beck has also gone to the bench with those 4 fouls. So Springdale going to get last possession here if they want it. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. This is Tatiana with the basketball. Last 10. Here's Marquisha. Over to Tatiana. Springdale going to have to hurry here. Ball stolen by Franklin. Springdale turns it over, and we got a whistle and a foul. Ashlyn is called for the foul. Jaquita will check in, and Franklin's going to go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. .9 seconds to go. Franklin at the line. First shot on the way, up and good. Second shot from Franklin is good. So Springdale doesn't do themselves any favors with that foul. There's Sarah, shot at the buzzer. And that's how the quarter will end. So after 3, our score, Fayetteville 39, Springdale 35. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. and definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
So as we start the fourth quarter, Springdale will have the basketball. Coming out of the huddle, you got Jaquita, Janiyah, Sarah Vogel, Marquisha Davis, and Tatiana Sissamon. For Fayetteville, it's Unruh, Bobbitt, Webb, Franklin, and Goforth. So here we go. Springdale down 4. Here's Jaquita. Around to Sarah. Sarah going to spot up three-pointer on the way. Front iron's no good, and we've got a whistle and a foul. And they're going to call Franklin for the foul underneath, saying she pushed off. It's going to be 2 on Jasmine Franklin. She didn't like the call. That's team foul number 6. And Janiyah will inbound. Springdale with second life here. There's Jaquita. Back to Tatiana, to Janiyah in the corner. It's Janiyah Gauze. Come around to Sarah. Sarah on the curl. Olivia James at the scorer's table. She'll come in at the next whistle. Here's Sarah in the corner. She'll spot up. Three-pointer on the way. Shot good! We got a timeout, Springdale. 7:22 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Sarah Vogel's three-pointer cuts the Fayetteville lead to 1 at 39-38. Three-pointer sponsored by Storms Orthodontics. Sarah's got 10 in the ball game. So Fayetteville will inbound. 7:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Fayetteville, Springdale going back and forth. Battle of the Bulldogs. Springdale going to show a little bit of pressure here. This is Goforth. Goforth. Down the lane, her shot's off the glass and good. Goforth with 8 points here in the second half. She's got 13 overall. The lead at 3 at 41-38. Here's Sarah. Sarah to Janiyah. Janiyah working on Webb. Nice spin move. Pulls back. Jumper on the way. Shot good! Janiyah's got 6. The lead back to 1 at 41-40. In the corner, Unruh left unattended. That won't go. Janiyah pulls down the rebound. Springdale with a chance to take the lead. Janiyah, full head of steam. The lob to Marquisha. Marquisha, her shot won't go. And they're going to say last touch by Franklin. Springdale basketball. 6.5 to go, fourth quarter. Springdale hanging around here against the already crowned conference champions. They'll be the 1 seed out of the West. We go to North Little Rock next week. Janiyah to inbound. Springdale going to have to hurry here. Tatiana gets the basketball to Janiyah back in the corner. Olivia's alone if she wants it. There's Janiyah working on Webb. Janiyah draws contact. Franklin comes away with the basketball. Goforth into the front court. Goforth down the lane. Her shot won't go. Last touched by Olivia. And it'll be Fayetteville basketball. So Tolly's going to check in. Tatiana's coming out. 6:05 to go. Springdale down by 1. Looks like Kariah Beck's going to check in. She's got 4 fouls to this point. Unruh will sit. Here's Beck with a floater. Her shot's up and good. So Kariah Beck puts Fayetteville back up by 3 at 43-40. Here's Janiyah on the bounce. That shot won't go. Franklin comes away with a rebound. Kariah Beck to Webb. Three-pointer on the way. Back iron, no good. Goforth saves it back to Kariah Beck. Fayetteville will start again. 5:35 to go in the ballgame. Springdale down by 3, 43-30. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. For this battle of the Bulldogs, Beck left unattended. Hits the easy 2. Fayetteville pulls ahead by 5, 45-40. As we close in on 5 minutes to go. I see Tatiana and Ashlyn at the scorer's table. This is Tolly. The bounce to Olivia. Olivia hands to Marquisha. Back to Olivia. Around to Janiyah. Janiyah, three-pointer. Too strong. Franklin with the rebound. This is Webb. Back to Franklin. All alone underneath. Kariah Beck for the easy 2. Beck's got 6 points here in the fourth quarter. Springdale finds themselves down by 7, their largest deficit here in the second half. 4:20 to go in the ball game. Here's Tolly, finds Sarah, three-pointer on the way. Too strong. They're going to say last touch by Janiyah. It's going to be Fayetteville basketball. Tatiana checks in. Ashlyn coming in as well. Janiyah and Olivia will sit. We've got a timeout with 4:07 to play. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly. Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
4:07 to play. Springdale down by 7. Just a reminder, we're going to have the Senior Day festivities in between games. And then we will have the boys' game following that. Coming out of the huddle, Ashlyn, Sarah, Tali, Tatiana, and Marquisha. First time we've had both Sisselons in the backcourt tonight. For Fayetteville, you got Goforth, Franklin, Webb, Bobbitt, and Beck. This is Kariah Beck with the basketball. To Goforth, they lob it underneath to Franklin. Her shot's off the glass and good. Jasmine Franklin has 10 points tonight. Springdale now down by 9, 49-40. There's Tolly to Marquisha. Marquisha, the bounce to Ashlyn along the baseline. Shot on the way, good. We're going to get a timeout. Springdale, 3:39 to go. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas. First Security is here, only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
And we welcome you back to Springdale. 3:39 to go in the ball game. Ashlyn Minshew's just hit a baseline jumper to cut the lead to 7 with 3:39 to go. No changes in lineups for either team. This is back into the front court. This is Jasmine Franklin. Goforth in the corner. Back to Bobbitt and around to Franklin. Springdale have to start connecting on some shots. Every possession valuable at this point. This is Webb. Hands to Goforth. Goforth to Beck underneath. Shots off the glass and good. Not much you can do when she gets that far down on the block. She's got 8 in the quarter. Here's Marquisha. Nice up and under. Won't go. Goforth with the rebound. And we're going to get a tie-up. And they're going to say it is a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Fayetteville. Springdale down by 9 at 51-42. 2:53 to go in the ball game. This is Bobbitt in the corner to Goforth underneath to Franklin. Shot won't go, and they're going to call a foul. That's 4 on Ashlyn. Team foul number 8. That will send Franklin to the line. Just hasn't been able to do anything with Jasmine Franklin here in the second half. She's got 9 points. If that one rolls in, you can make it 10. Franklin gets 1 out of 2, and Springdale's down double digits here, 52-42. 2:35 to play. There's Tatiana. Looking for Ashlyn along the baseline. Slapped out of bounds, and Springdale will retain possession. Sarah to inbound. Back to Ashlyn. She'll let fly. Three-pointer on the way. Shot good! So Ashlyn gets the three-pointers. Three-pointers sponsored by Storms Orthodontics. The lead down to 7 at 52-45 with 2:12 to go in the ballgame. This is Kariah Beck. It's Jasmine Franklin. Airmails it, looking for Kariah Beck in the lane. Springdale's going to get possession of the basketball with 2:04 to go. Under 2 minutes we go. Springdale down by 7, 52-45. Again, Van Buren has already won tonight. Putting pressure back on Springdale. It's going to come down to Friday night for sure. There's Marquisha to Tatiana. We're going to have to hurry here. 1:35 to go. Here's Sarah, three-pointer. It's short. Ashlyn dives after it, and they're going to say she was out of bounds, and it's going to be Fayetteville basketball with 90 seconds to go. Tolly's going to check in. Sarah will sit. This is Bobbitt into the front court. Back to Kariah Beck. 1:20 to go. Beck. There's Goforth. .102 to go. Springdale down by 7. They haven't called for the foul yet. 50 seconds, and there's the foul. That's going to go on T. That'll be her first. With 49.9 seconds to go, it will send Karaya back to the line. Beck's first free throw won't go. Ashland tracks it down, so Springdale with life. Tatiana into the front court to Marquisha. Marquisha on the drive, floater. Won't go, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Marquisha. It'll be 3 on her. 37.6 seconds to go. Sasha Goforth will go to the line. Springdale now with 10 team fouls. Fayetteville in the double bonus. Goforth, first shot rolls in good. Goforth with 14 tonight. Springdale down by 8. Here's Tolley. Tolley finds Ashland. Corner, three-pointer on the way. Short. Karaya Beck comes up with a rebound. We've got a whistle. It's going to go on Marquisha. They call Sarah for that. It's 2 on Sarah. 25.1 to go. Karaya Beck will step to the line. Beck can't get the first. Olivia will check in. T will sit down. Beck misses both. Springdale with life is going to turn the basket. Nope, Holly's going to come away with it. There's Ashland into the front court. Back to Marquisha. 16 to go. Marquisha pulls up, jumper, no good. Franklin comes away with it, and that should do it. So our final score, Fayetteville 53, Springdale 45. Lady Bulldogs are going to fall to 8-5 in conference play, 18-9 overall. We'll be back with the senior night festivities coming up. You're watching the Springdale Lady Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and a
Cindy Arroyo. Cindy is being escorted by Miguel and Maricela Arroyo. Cindy has been involved in dance for 5 years. She's the captain of the Mom Squad. After graduation, she transferred to the U of A. The transfer to UCA to become a physical therapist. Senior Cindy Arroyo. Mary Jane Avila. Mary Jane is being escorted by Jose and Christine Avila and Lorenzo Avila. She's been in dance for 1 year. Her plans after graduation is to go to college and become a criminal justice major. Mary Jane Avila. Stephanie Vigilio. Stephanie is being escorted by Julio and Maria Vigilio and Aaron Benjamin Abrego. Stephanie has been involved in dance for 2 years. After graduation, plans on going on vacation. Stephanie Vigilio. Emily Igualceta. English being escorted by Motila and Francisco Igualceta. She's been involved in dance for 2 years. She's a Medical Honor Society recipient and co-captain of the dance team. After graduation, she plans on going into the medical field and becoming an OPT while in. Mariah Lopez. Mariah is being escorted by Mariah Gonzalez and Alex Lopez. She's been involved with dance for 5 years. After graduation, Mariah plans to attend college for dance and entrepreneurship. Mariah Lopez. Dee Nguyen. He is being escorted by Mila Montes-Sorro and Angel Salazar. She's been involved in dance for 1 year. This year, she was awarded All Region Choir and Colors Day Queen. After graduation, she plans on majoring in computer science. Dee Nguyen. Megan Pond. Megan is being escorted by Stacy Maria and Symphony Shermer. She's been involved in dance for 3 years. After graduation, she plans on graduating from UCA and becoming a teacher. Megan Pond. Julina Subhadra. Being escorted by Julie Cohen. She's been involved in dance for 2 years. After graduation, she plans to go to college and major in business. Julie Subhadra. Those are your Springdale High School Mom Squad seniors. And now for your Springdale High School cheer seniors. Jason Lindstrom. Jason is being escorted by Rose Lindstrom. He's been a member of the SHS cheer team for 1 year. Jason has also been a member of Pregame. After high school, he plans on attending the University of Arkansas and majoring in business with a focus in marketing. Senior Jason Lindstrom. Antonio Amador. Antonio is being escorted by Ryan Ramirez. He's been a member of the SHS cheer team for 1 year. He's also a member of band for 5.5 years. Deb is being escorted by Maggie Witt. He's been a member of the SHS cheer team for 1 year. After high school, he went from the University of Arkansas, majoring in computer science. Senior David Smith. Senior Amy Wood. Amy is being escorted by Paul and Latina Wood and Justin Wood. Amy has been in the cheer for 5 years. She is also in the lawn party and Skills USA. After high school, Amy went on to NWACC and getting her teaching degree. Senior Amy Wood. Kenny Griffin. She's been in cheerleading for 5 years and played volleyball for 10 years. After high school, Kenny graduated going to college to play volleyball and majored in kinesiology and physical education to become a volleyball coach. Senior Bailey Weber. Felicia Pomeroy. Felicia is being escorted by Cam and Bailey Pomeroy. She's been cheering for 6 years. After high school, Felicia went on to attend Penn State University and cheering and majored in kinesiology to become an occupational therapist. Senior Felicia Pomeroy. Cassidy Student. Cassidy is being escorted by Ben and Virginia Student and Peggy Student. She's been in cheering for 5 years. Cassidy is also involved in studio, National Honor Society, theater, drama, Thespian Society, and Chick-fil-A Theater Academy. After high school, Cassidy plans on attending the University of Arkansas, majoring in theater and marketing business. She eventually went to pursue a career in the film industry. Senior Cassidy Student. Ellie Powell. Ellie is being escorted by Vince and Shirley Powell. She's been cheering for 6 years. Ellie is also involved in studio and National Honor Society. After high school, Ellie plans on attending the University of Arkansas and majoring in nursing. She eventually wants to pursue a career as a dermatologist. She also wants to continue cheering in any way possible. Senior Ellie Powell. Senior Taylor Beadle. Taylor is being escorted by Walter Beadle, Ernie Beadle, and Trevor Beadle. She's been cheering for 5 years. She's also been involved in the medical academy, health occupation, students of America, National Honor Society, and Medical Honor Society. Taylor plans to graduate from high school with highest honors and continuing her education at University of Arkansas. Majoring in biology. She eventually wants to become a dermatologist. Senior Taylor Beadle. Senior goal captain Rebecca Martin. Rebecca is being escorted by James and Catherine Martin. She's been cheering for 5 years. Rebecca is also involved in the Medical Academy, National Honor Society, National Medical Honor Society, HOSA, Theater, and Drama Club. After high school, Rebecca plans on attending the University of Arkansas, majoring in biology with a minor in business, and then go to medical school to become a pharmacist. Senior Rebecca Martin. Senior Captain Cassidy Magnuson. Cassidy is being escorted by Rick and Julie Magnuson. She's been involved in cheer for 5 years. Cassidy is also in the medical academy. She's been in HOSA for 3 years, National Honor Society for 1 year, and Key Club for 1 year. After high school, Cassidy plans on attending San Diego State University, majoring in public health and your 2017-2018 ladies basketball seniors. Number 10, Tatiana Sizzabon. Tatiana is number 5, Tatiana Sizzabon, and Leroy Landry. She's been playing basketball for the Bulldogs for 3 years. Other activities include 1 year of SCLA and 1 year of SCLA. Number 10, Tatiana Sizzabon. Number 22, Olivia James. Olivia is being escorted by Reginald and Laura James. She's been playing basketball for the Lady Bulldogs for 3 years. She's also been involved with volleyball and the Medical Academy and National Honor Society. Senior, number 22, Olivia James. Number 25, Sarah Vogel. Sarah is escorted by her and Betty and her brother Ben Vogel. She's been playing basketball for the Lady Bulldogs for 3 years. She's also been involved in 4 years of track, 2 years of soccer, 3 years of engineering academy, National Honor Society, and Spirit Bulldogs. Senior, number 25, Sarah Vogel. Number 31, Jay Easterbrook. Escorted by Josh Stewart. She's been playing for the Lady Bulldogs for 1 year. She's also involved in the Law Academy and Pop Drive. Senior, number 31, Jay Easterbrook. Number 42, Kiara Kiki Turner. Kiki's being escorted by her mother, Alcina Turner. She's been playing basketball for 6 years. She's also involved in Springdale volleyball, Ozark volleyball, and AAU basketball. Senior, number 44, Kiki Turner. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2017-2018 Springdale Lady Bulldogs. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your 2017-2018 Springdale Bulldogs. Number 2, Edwin Aquino. Edwin is the leading escorted by Aquino. And he's been playing basketball for 3 years. Senior, Edwin Aquino. Number 4, Joe Juki. He's been playing basketball for 3 years. Senior number 4, Joe Chimpy. Number 2, Ian Anderson. Ian is being escorted by Veronica Anderson and Natalie Jones. Ian has been playing basketball for Springdale High School for 3 years. Senior number 10, Ian Anderson. Number 11, Marquise Donahue. Marquise is being escorted by Kyrie McCray. Marquise has been playing basketball for Springdale High School for 1 year. Senior Marquise Donahue. Number 21, Kate Bradley. Kate is being escorted by Roy and Cindy Green. He's been playing basketball for Springdale High School for 3 years and is involved in the Ice Skate Academy for 3 years. Senior number 21, Kate Bradley. Number 22, Jordan Williamson. Jordan is being escorted by Jeannie Baker and Robert Baker. He's been playing basketball for Springdale High School for 1 year. Senior number 22, Jordan Williamson. Number 23, Keon Johnson. Keon is being escorted by Catherine and Valerie Johnson. He's been playing basketball for 3 years. He's also involved in the engineering academy and the Springdale High School League. Number 23, Keon Johnson. Number 24, Nick Coulter. Nick is being escorted by John and Lois Coulter. He's been playing basketball for Springdale High School for 3 years. Senior number 24, Nick Coulter. Number 33, Carl Fitch. Carl is being escorted by Troy and Melinda Fitch. Carl has been playing basketball for Springdale High School for 3 years. Senior number 33, Carl Fitch. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2017-2018 Springdale Bulldogs. Let's give all of these seniors a great round of applause.
Amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly. Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas. First Security is here, only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
To everyone who tends the land, mends a fence, keeps a herd, or builds the foundations of this great nation of ours, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. You need a Kubota from Springdale Tractor Company, part of the country's largest Kubota dealership. Call, click, or visit today for special offers and available 0% APR financing on almost everything Kubota. And then get back to work. Springdale Tractor Company, equipment that works as hard as you do.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hard-working people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together, catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Served with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
First Security is here, only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as ARVEST.
ARVEST Bank. Our customers say it best.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas. First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
To everyone who tends the land, mends a fence, keeps a herd, or builds the foundations of this great nation of ours, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. You need a Kubota from Springdale Tractor Company, part of the country's largest Kubota dealership. Call, click, or visit today for special offers and available 0% APR financing on almost everything Kubota. And then get back to work. Springdale Tractor Company, equipment that works as hard as you do.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hard-working people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together, catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Serve with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
And we welcome you back to Springdale as we get ready for the boys' game. It's a pivotal game for Springdale. Springdale sitting in the 6th spot coming out of the West, and we can update you on the game down at Van Buren. HAR-BER leading after a quarter 20-9. Fayetteville and, Springdale and Van Buren tied for that 6th spot. Fayetteville, there I did it again. Springdale holds the tiebreaker and holds the break over in AAA points. So Springdale in a pretty good spot as far as locking up the 60, barring anything unusual. And we are just about ready for basketball. Springdale won the first game down at Fayetteville earlier this year. Trent Eskells at 27 in that ball game. See if he can do it again here. We're going to turn it over to the public address announcer here in just a second. Your starting lineups are brought to you by First Security Bank. Our game sponsor for tonight is Everett Chevrolet. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. I got Wendy here. She's our resident senior. Got Alex to my left. She'll be manning the camera. And we are just so happy to bring you basketball, 7A West style, here from Springdale. Let's turn it over to the public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups. While we wait for them to finish sweeping the floor here on senior night, honored all of our senior basketball players, cheerleaders, and dance team. That's why we're starting a little bit late in the boys' game, and we'll be underway here in just a moment. Again, our starting lineups brought to you by First Security Bank. The game sponsor for the boys' game is Everett Chevrolet. Springdale comes in 5-7 in conference play. Fayetteville, coming off a big win over HAR-BER on Friday night, has taken over first place in the 7A West. Both the first and second seed will play on Friday next week in the state tournament at North Little Rock. We, of course, will be there to bring you all the action for both Springdale and HAR-BER. Follow them all the way through the state tournament. Looks like we're ready for basketball here. Let's turn it over to our public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups.
And now introducing the starting lineup from Fayetteville. Starting at guard is 6'2" senior, number 2, John Conley. Starting at guard is 6'2" senior, number 3, Wayne Stack. Starting at forward is 6'3" junior, number 5, Darius Howard. Starting at guard, 5'11" senior, number 11, Frank Morgan. And starting at guard is 6'1" junior, number 14, Colin Cooper. Jeff Boothart and Jordan Rose. And now introducing the seniors for the Springdale Bulldogs. Up 10 senior number 2, Edwin Aquino. And guard, up 10 senior number 4, Joe Dickey. And guard, a 6'1" senior number 10, Ian Anderson. And guard, a 13 senior number 11, Marquis Abu. And guard, a 6' senior, number 21, Dave Redless. And guard, a 6'1" senior, number 22, Sherman Williamson. And guard, a 6'1" senior, number 23, Keon Johnson. And for the 6'2" senior, number 24, Nick Holder. And starting at for the 6'5" senior, number 33.
That's your starting lineup, brought to you by First Security Bank. Our sponsor for the ballgame is Everett Chevrolet. And joining me here in the broadcast position, this first time ever,
It is.
is the principal of Springdale High School, Pete Jenks. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. It's great to see you.
I know you didn't come up here to do this, but you know that's what I do. Is I'll rope you into it.
Thank you for the honor.
So it's senior night here. You've been part of a lot of these.
Yeah.
This is it's nice for these kids. I mean, for the seniors to get introduced. We had a nice ceremony in between games, and now you get to play your arch rivals. I won't even say their name. That's a team from down south.
Well, you've been around a while if you remember Fayetteville as being the arch rivals, because That's the old alumni. That's still the arch rival.
That's what my wife talks about.
Yeah.
Is
I
the
can
battles
tell you,
with Fayetteville.
I actually remember being a sophomore, and they would televise these games on 4029.
Yes, they would.
And Mike Nail, and it was either one of the bad Jim Counts or something like that would do the play-by-play. And I remember getting beat by Fayetteville on 2 last-second shots by Tommy Deffenbaugh on the free throw line.
We're about ready to jump center here. Darius Bowers and Carl Fitch to jump. Carl wins the tap. Springdale's got the basketball.
Then we beat them at their gym. That's following great rivalry.
We got a little better vantage point up here than we
really
usually see up here in the corners.
Yeah.
We got a good look over here. Here's Juwan with the basketball. Back to Keon. Keon will drop it to Trentez. Springdale comes in 5-7 in conference play. Needs a win tonight. Last check, HAR-BER was leading Van Buren, which is good news.
Yeah, it is good news.
20-9. Juwan can't get it to go. Carl, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. I believe they're going to call that on Bowers. Indeed, it is. That'll be Darius Bowers' first foul of the night.
So this is okay. So he started all our seniors tonight, didn't he?
I introduced him.
Yeah.
The starting lineup's a very young team. You got Juwan out there, Trentez out there, but there's Carl with his first free throw. Won't go.
You know, I've never understood that. I think free throws are the hardest shot to make because you're out there all by yourself and everybody's staring at you.
It is. It's very, very
and
difficult.
yet you get that as a penalty.
Second shot on the way from Carl's up and good. So
Doesn't
Carl
seem fair.
Scoring.
Doesn't seem fair.
1-0 our score. 30 seconds into the ball game. This is Fayetteville's first possession. This is Colin Cooper with the basketball. Watched there by Juwan.
I have a feeling Fayetteville's out to get us tonight after we beat them at their place.
Well, we got their attention the last time. Trentez at 27.
Yes, he did. He had a great game.
Around to Frank Morgan. Frank Morgan, a senior, playing in his last game against Springdale. To Conley. Conley's three-pointer. Shots on the way. Misses everything. Bowers with a rebound. Up and in. So Darius Bowers with the first field goal of the ball game. Fayetteville's up 2-1.
Ooh, good pick.
It's Trentez working on shot. Trentez into the lane. Shots on the way. Up
nice
and good.
shot.
So Trentez picks up right where he left off. Back in January, Springdale hit 26 of 31 free throws in the ball game to win that. And we're going to say the foul was on the floor. Let's see who you're going to call Joe for his first personal. Team foul number 1. I'm glad to have you up here.
Well, I'm honored. This is a lot of fun.
It's like having a professional up here.
Whatever. Yeah, sure.
This is
the
Frank
less
Morgan.
I talk, the better it is.
And Bowers throws it into the Springdale bench. Bowers doubles up as Fayetteville's quarterback.
I've just been impressed with Coach Price's work this year. I mean, you take a bunch of kids, and a lot of them are sophomores, and they've been in pretty much every game this year.
And a couple of
He's done a
bounces
great
here and there.
job.
This team be right in the 2 seed.
That is exactly right. You're absolutely true.
It's like we're going to get an offensive foul. They're going to call Keon for his first personal. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. 6:24 to go, first quarter. 3-2 our score. Got the band up here, Principal Pete Jenks.
Gotta love the band.
Oh, I love the band.
Absolutely.
They add. It's not the same when they're not here.
No, it's not at all. Not at all.
It's absolutely not the same. Here's Colin Cooper down the lane, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. They're going to call a block. It's going to go on Keon Johnson.
He got hit in the head.
It's 2 on Keon.
Insult to injury.
Basket's going to count. Cooper will go to the line trying to complete the three-point play. Vincent Mason's going to check in.
He got popped in the head.
Yeah, he took one right in the forehead. And that was instant. And that's probably a knee or an ankle or something as Cooper hits the free throw. Six minutes to go here, first quarter. Here's Juwan down the lane, got bumped. We got a whistle and a foul. Juwan's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Foul's going to go on Conley. That'll be John Conley's first. He spent most of the game back in January down at Fayetteville in foul trouble. He didn't play a whole lot. So Juwan has really come on here lately. Had a huge night the last home game with 24 points. So the win over Bentonville gets the first.
Wow.
Kentrez Lowe watching at home.
Yeah. That's not the first time Cantrez has told me that. And it probably won't be the last time either.
Juwan gets both. 6 minutes exactly to go first quarter. Colin Cooper with the basketball. Picked up there by Juwan. Good matchup here. Two of the better guards in the 7A West. Here's Cooper, baseline jumper, too strong. Conley leaps for the rebound. I think he's going to get tied up. Possession arrow favors Fayetteville. Nice play there by Trent.
No, we got a really good crowd tonight at the
Yeah, we do.
Arkansas-Kentucky game's going on, and really turned out tonight with a rainy night.
You know, at work, I was talking to Joe Tessitore, who was calling the game down at Bud Walton, and I told him, I said, one of us is calling the biggest game in Northwest Arkansas. The other one has Arkansas-Kentucky. He just kind of laughed. He didn't know what I was talking about. I'm like, we got the Battle of the Bulldogs tonight. We got a whistle and a foul. Joe's going to inbound. We're tied at 5:41 to go first quarter. Joe on the inbound. I want to thank Principal Pete Jenks for joining us. Juwan hits the floater. Springdale takes the lead with 5.5 to go first quarter. Here's Juwan. Over to John Conley. He's picked up there by Joe Jibke. Again, this Fayetteville team 10-2 in conference play. They're competing with HAR-BER for the conference championship. Conley's going to pick up his second foul.
That's big.
He, again, spent a lot of time in foul trouble in the first meeting between these two. Ron Johnson is checked in his place. He's number 15. This is Trentez with the basketball. Juwan can't handle it. It'll be a turnover. Fayetteville will get the basketball. 7-5 our score, 5:06 to go in the first quarter. Got the man with us, Pete Jenks, my wife's chemistry teacher, I believe.
Don't hold that against me. Let me guess, she's a banker.
No, she is not. But she's definitely not working in chemistry. I promise you that.
She's never forgiven me.
Just keep an eye on my phone. I'll be getting a text here in a minute.
She's wife never forgiven me.
Hi, honey. My wife, a 2001 Springdale High School graduate. Quinn Schockel inbound along the baseline. Springdale's done a nice job here in the first quarter defensively. Johnson, fall-away jumpers up and good. So Ron Johnson's got his first two of the ball game. We are tied at 7, 4:40 to go. First quarter. Here's Trentez. Nice pick there from Vincent. Trentez with a little stutter. And we'll get a whistle and a foul. I think that's going to go on Bowers. Indeed it does. That's 2 on Bowers. Team foul number 4. Trentez will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. Trentez, good foul shooter. Again, he had 27 in the first meeting. He gets his first. Here comes Tamari Relaford, 6'7" freshman. He gave Springdale issues. The game back in January as Trentez sets up, second shot on the way, up and good. So Trentez has 4, Juwan's got 4. Springdale leads 9-7 with 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Colin Cooper coming off a 30-point performance on Friday night against HAR-BER. Drives down the lane. Shot rolls around, no good. Got a battle for the basketball. Trentez comes away with it. This is where Trentez is dangerous. Here he comes.
Man, he's scared of that basketball, isn't he?
Back
he is
to
scary.
Juwan. Trentez drives baseline. Has a shot knocked away by Relaford. Big Springdale basketball.
He played that smart. You got to jump into the big guys. You don't let them get their arms extended. They get their arms extended, they'll block it, but you got to jump into them.
Relaford has been coming on lately for Fayetteville. Here's Carl, baseline. Shot on the way. Too strong. And they're going to say last touch by Colin Cooper. It'll be Springdale basketball. Almost halfway home here, first quarter. Springdale by 2. A win tonight all but seals the deal for Springdale. They'll be in the playoffs or in the state tournament at North Little Rock next week. Here's Carl on the drive. Nice move. Carl gets Relaford up in the air. Shot good. Carl's got 3. Springdale going to show some pressure.
They wanted to walk on that one, but I think he kept his pivot.
Frank Morgan into the front court, drops to Schock in the corner. Schock Now working on Joe Jibke. Drops to Relaford. Scramble for the basketball. Relaford comes away with it. We're going to get a whistle. Foul's going to go on Joe. It's 2 on Joe. Relaford going to go to the line. First shot on the way. A couple more of those. We're going to build a housing project. Wow. Tavari Eckler to check in. Joe's going to sit. Love Tavari. Quick.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. He's fun to watch.
He's one of those guys I was talking to Zach Clark for. We'd like to see the football in his hands in space and see what happens.
It would be fun. He's a great young man.
Second shot on the way from Relaford. This one short. Carl in there battling for the rebound, comes away with it. So Springdale with a 4-point lead. Closing in on 3.5 minutes to go. First quarter. You like this vantage point up here. You get to see everything.
You know, I was going to give a shout out to Wayne Stellick, our AD. He told us about this gym. He showed it when they redid the floor this year, what it was going to look like, and I haven't really got a chance to look at it till now.
There's Trentez with the steal. Foul.
Get in there.
Basket's no good, but Trentez is going to go to the line and shoot 2. I think that's going to go on Relaford.
We were talking about this gym. I don't mean to talk over you, but I think this is the oldest gym in the 7A West now, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Unless
you count the one next door.
Yeah. Yeah, the auxiliary gym, yeah. That is older, you're right. But I call it venerable.
There you go.
Venerable means it has a lot of character.
It does. A lot of the new gyms, haven't developed their sense of feel. This one, most definitely. It's warm in here.
Yeah, we met.
There you go. Trentez gets both. He's got 6 in the quarter. Springdale leads by 6 at 13-7.
You won't find another gym like this in our conference.
They're going to call Trentez for a
Demonstrative
foul.
with that call.
That's 1 on Trentez. Shock will inbound. 3:12 to go first quarter. Springdale by 6.
10 fouls are in the first quarter. It's going to be a long quarter here.
Tell you what, it's not as bad as the other night against Bentonville West when we had 22 in the first quarter.
Oh,
good Carl with the swat. It's going to be a good battle all night.
Yep.
Relaford, the freshman. Fitch, the senior. Carl gets his shot. Carl he's one of those players that's just undervalued.
Yes, he is.
I mean, he is rock solid for the Bulldogs as Frank Morgan gets his first.
He will be missed. He will be missed.
Trentez. A drop to Jawan. Jawan picked up by Quinn Schock. It's a mismatch in speed. Jawan can take him if he wants him. Jawan with the spin, and we're going to get a whistle. They're going to call a travel.
Lost his balance.
So Springdale turn it over. 2:46 to go in the quarter. Got to be honest, I like having you up here. Wendy straightened up. A is straightened up.
I noticed that.
I know. It's like they're working.
I know. It's amazing.
You get the boss up here, everybody suddenly
perks
right up, don't they?
Teachers tell me all the time. I go in a classroom, they go, they don't act that way when.
Colin Cooper on the drive. Cooper's got 5 in the first quarter. Springdale's lead down to 2 at 13-11. Here's Trentez.
Oh.
Trentez, a little out of control, is going to pick up his second personal. It's team foul number 6 against Springdale, so fouls becoming an issue. Trentez has 2. Joe's got 2. Keon's got 2. Edwin Aquino's going to check in. So on the floor for Springdale, you got Tavari Eckwood, Edwin Aquino, Juwan Boyd, Vincent Mason, Carl Fitch. For Fayetteville, Colin Cooper, Frank Morgan, Ron Johnson, Tamari Relaford, Quinn Schock. Those are the 5 for the Fayetteville Bulldogs. That shot off the mark. Don't fight for it, boys. Schock comes away with it.
Good block.
Knocked away by Vincent.
Well, he's been a nice addition.
He has been. When he got a chance to play right after the first of the year, he has added a level of athleticism along that front
improved
line.
every game. It's been fun watching him develop.
Here's Jawan working on shot, crosses him over. Down the lane, shot good. Jawan's got 6. Springdale going to show some pressure. 1:40 to go, first quarter. Springdale by 4, 15-11. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Jawan. That'll be his first. And that should send Colin Cooper to the line to shoot 1 and 1. For 1 for 1 on the night, 5 points. It's good to see the dog pound is filled up.
Kids have done a good job. They're coming out, supporting their fellow students. Been happy to see that.
And they do make some noise.
They got our dog pound is got a great reputation.
So Cooper gets 2 with 1:35 to go. First quarter, Springdale's lead at 2, 15-13. Springdale going to run a little motion here. Here's Vincent behind the back. Vincent.
Look at here.
Left-handed. Shots off the glass. Won't go. Ron Johnson comes down with a rebound. Quickly ahead to Colin Cooper. Cooper spots up. 3-pointers on the way. Good.
That's tough. That's tough.
Fayetteville back in front, 16-15. Here comes Juwan to Tavari in the corner. Tavari going to dribble out. We go under a minute to go first quarter.
That's classic Fayetteville. They're going to extend their defense out, work a man-to-man, make you play way outside of the basket.
Juwan, long 3-pointer shot. Back iron, no good. Carl can't get it. Relaford with a rebound. Ron Johnson into the front court. Finds Morgan. Spot up. 3-pointer on the way. Shot good. Morgan's got 5. Fayetteville has their largest lead at 19-15. Last 30 of the quarter. So Coach Price is going to hold for the last shot.
Fayetteville's got more coaches than they got players.
They do have a bunch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My goodness.
Not sure what they all do, but
I'd be confused by play out there, which I'm looking at. I guess you look at Coach Adams.
5 seconds to go in the quarter. Juwan loses control. Relaford comes away with it. And that's how the first quarter will end. So our score after 1 quarter, Fayetteville 19, Springdale 15. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly. Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
Welcome you back to Springdale. 19-15 our scores. We start the second quarter. I want to thank Principal Pete Jenks for joining us in the first quarter. Always fun to sit and talk with him. He knows his stuff when it comes to basketball. Loves the sport. But he's going to go be principal again. So as we start the second quarter, Keon's checked in for Springdale. It's the only change in the group that ended the first quarter. This is Colin Cooper. Spot up. 3-pointers on the way. Won't go. Keon pulls down the rebound. Juwan. Contact, but no call. Frank Morgan comes away with the rebound. Now we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Juwan. So the foul's going to send Morgan to the line. Marquise Donahue will check in. Marquise missed the last game, and Van Buren with an injury. It's nice to have him back. Morgan's free throw up and good. Frank Morgan gets 2, and Fayetteville has their largest lead of the night at 21-15. 7.5 to go here, second quarter. This is Edwin. Finds Carl. Thought about the 3. Back to Edwin. Springdale resets. Marquise with his first touch of the night finds Keon in the corner. Edwin with a nice little shake there. Now going to hand it to Marquise. He'll drive baseline. He's going to get pushed. Looks like that's going to go on Shock. That's his first personal. Team foul number 6. So Tavari will inbound underneath the basket. 7:14 to go in the half. Springdale down by 6, 21-15. Tavari back to Edwin. He's alone. 3-pointers blocked by Morgan, and Relaford comes away with it. Ron Johnson into the front court. Spots up, 3-pointer. Won't go. Relaford with a rebound, and they're going to call Marquise for the foul. So Relaford will go to the line. 0 for 2 so far. Trentez going to come into the ball game. Relaford's first free throw is good. Edwin will sit down. Trentez will come back in. Relaford gets them both. Hank Gibbs is checked in for Fayetteville. Relaford will sit. So 7:03 to go in the half. Springdale's down 8, 23-15. Here's Scales. Trentez finds Donahue. Tries to drive baseline, loses control of the basketball. Frank Morgan picks it up. Morgan down the lane. His shot's up and good. We've got a timeout, Springdale. 6:38 to go in the half. Springdale down 10. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas. First Security is here, only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
25-15 our score. 6:38 to go in the half. Springdale finds themselves down by 10. They're controlling the pace of play for most of the first quarter. They have been stymied here the last couple of minutes. Going to get things in gear. This is Trentez back to Joe. Ojibke's just checked back in. He does have 2 fouls. Keon also in the ball game. He's got 2 fouls. There's Tavari in the corner. To Trentez. To Tavari. Tavari looking for Carl underneath. Can't get it to him. Go now. Looking for Carl at every chance they get. Here's Joe. Back to Tavari. Tavari going to drive. Drops it to Keon. Jumper out of the corner, good. 3-point basket by Keon Johnson, sponsored by Storms Orthodontics. Much needed. This is Colin Cooper. This is Frank Morgan. Back to Johnson. Johnson drops it to Gibbs. Gibbs has it knocked away. Morgan picks it up. Finds Cooper in the corner. Open 3-pointers on the way. Won't go. Yes, it will. Colin Cooper gets the 3. He's got 13 in the game. Fayetteville answers right back with a 3 of their own. The lead back to 10 at 28-18. There's Carl. Nice head fake. Drops to Keon. Corner jumper on the way. Shot good. Back-to-back 3s by Keon Johnson. Sponsored by Storms Orthodontics. Springdale cuts the lead back to 7. Keon's come alive. There's Cooper. That shot won't go. Fight for the rebound. Gibbs comes away with it. He's been in the lane for a month and gets a shot to go. And Gibbs with a 2-point basket. Coach Price not happy. So lead goes back to 9 at 30-21. Here's Trentez. And we've got a whistle and a foul. I think that's going to go on Morgan. Indeed it does. His first personal. Team foul number 7. Nick Coulter's going to check in. Carl will sit. Trentez will step to the line. Trentez gets the first. Second shot from Trentez, up and good. So Trentez gets both. He's got 8 in the ball game. The lead back to 7 at 30-23. John Conley's checked in for Fayetteville. Conley down the lane, shots off the glass and good. So Conley's got his first 2. It's Keon, fade away. Back iron, no good. Ball's batted around. Shot comes away with it. Colin Cooper, doubled there by Trentez and Tavari. Gets it to Schock. It's picked up by Keon. Schock, nice pass underneath the Conley for the easy lay-in. And Springdale now down 11 at 34-23. And Coulter is checked in. There's Trentez. He launches a 3. That won't go. Will go out of bounds. Carl's going to come back in. So 3:44 to go in the half. Springdale down 11. Here's Conley. Put his head down, shoved off there on Trentez. Got away with it. This is Ron Johnson to Schock in the corner. Underneath to Gibbs. Colin Cooper saves it on the far side. This is Cooper. Tried to cut in there, couldn't get there. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Tavari. Colin Cooper will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. Cooper gets the first. He's got 14 in the game. Relaford's coming in. Gibbs is going to go out. Jawan up off the bench for Springdale. Second shot from Cooper is good. Tavari's going to take a seat. Springdale facing their largest deficit of the night at 36-23. They'll need to get something going here pretty quick before halftime. There's Carl. Back to Jawan. Jawan finds his way to Keon. Corner, 3-pointer on the way. Shot good! 3-pointer sponsored by Storms Orthodontics. Keon's got his third. The lead's back to 10 at 36-26. Springdale going to show some pressure. Near steal there by Keon. Schock with a nice catch. Drives to the basket. And we're going to get an offensive foul. Joe draws the offensive foul on Quinn Schock. That's the take a charge game changer play of the game. Sponsored by Harps Foods. It's 2 on Schock. It's team foul number 8. Schock's going to take a seat. Morgan's back in. 2:46 to go in the half. Springdale down 10, 36-26. There's Jawan around to Trentez. He's picked up by Conley. Trentez. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Frank Morgan. Springdale's been outscored in the quarter 17-11. Here's Carl. Back to Joe. Back to Carl, and Springdale will reset with 2:20 to go in the half. Down 10. Here's Carl. Three-pointers on the way. Ron Johnson comes away with it. Here's Ron Johnson. Lobs it underneath to Relaford, off the glass and in. Relaford's got 4. Here's Juwan, drives to the middle. Shot is short. Morgan comes away with it. Into the front court, John Conley. Conley. And we've got a charging foul on John Conley. Joe Jibke's going to draw another, check that, Keon's going to draw the charge. That's the Take a Charge, the Game Changer play, sponsored by Harps Foods. Checking in for Fayetteville, number 12, Isaac Smith. With 1:39 to go, Springdale down a dozen. Now we've got an official's timeout. That's team foul number 9 against Fayetteville. Springdale with 10 here in the first half. Looks like we're set to go. Carl drops it to Juwan. Juwan working on Colin Cooper, fights his way in the middle, loses control of it. Keon picks it up, shot off the glass, won't go. Keon comes down with it. Here's Trentez. All the way to the basket, shot good! Trentez has 10. The lead's back to 10. This is Morgan. High off the glass, it won't go. Ball's knocked around, Keon comes away with it. Senior Keon Johnson having a great night here on senior night. Here's Joe to Juwan. Back to Trentez. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Springdale down by 10. Trentez gets the instructions from Coach Price. 40 seconds to go, first half. Trentez hands to Juwan. Juwan finds Joe in the corner. Joe underneath to Carl. Carl dribbles to the middle, gets Relaford up in the air. Back to Juwan. Juwan down the lane, drops to Carl. Shot off the glass and in. Nice work there by Juwan and Carl. Hill gets the lead down to 8, 38-30. 15 seconds to go in the first half. Colin Cooper with the basketball. This is Cooper, drives to the middle. And we're going to get a whistle and an offensive foul. Joe draws another one. That's the Take a Charge Game Changer play, sponsored by Harps Foods. So Springdale's going to get an additional possession here with 7.2 seconds to go in the first half. Joe's getting good at that. That's about 5 here in the last couple of games. Into the front court comes Trentez Scales. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Throws it up at the buzzer. And that's how the first half will end. Our score after 2 quarters, Fayetteville 38, Springdale 30. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
To everyone who tends the land, mends a fence, keeps a herd, or builds the foundations of this great nation of ours, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. You need a Kubota from Springdale Tractor Company, part of the country's largest Kubota dealership. Call, click, or visit today for special offers and available 0% APR financing on almost everything Kubota. And then get back to work. Springdale Tractor Company, equipment that works as hard as you do.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Our halftime score, Springdale trails Fayetteville 38-30 here at halftime. And joining us, as she always does at halftime of the boys' game, head coach Heather Hunsucker of the Springdale Lady Bulldogs. Coach, it's a tough night. You lose to, the conference champions, but you got to like the way your girls fought tonight.
Yeah, we talked about it with Bentonville, too. We just didn't feel like at Bentonville and out Fayetteville we were our best. We were going through a lot of stuff, and we just didn't feel like we were very good those 2 games. And we felt like we owed them a better battle. And I think that's what they got tonight. I felt like our kids gave it, they gave it all they had.
It was a good game in the first half, back and forth. You held the lead going into halftime, and there's just some things that got away from you. You got into a little bit of foul trouble there, but it's definitely some things to build on. If that's one of the best teams in the state, you're hanging right there with them. And as we spin this thing forward, into next week and we head down to North Little Rock, you got to like where your team is.
Yeah, I really do. I think on the backside of the conference here, we've got Janiyah back, which is nice, and but I just feel like we're playing our best basketball. Even in the front half, a couple of the games, I just thought we weren't very good, even the ones we won. And I feel like we've been much better, which is the time you want us to be much better, is headed into the state tournament. We
go into Friday night. Van Buren did win tonight over HAR-BER. As we go into Friday night, you have a chance to wrap up the 3 seed into a game that you basically owe Rogers one on Friday night, and you'll be at full strength, you'll be healthy. Got a chance to watch Janiyah tonight. She looked good.
Yeah, she's moving really good. She's she gives us a great spark, and we need her. We need her going into next week, and I really think that our kids. I don't think I'll have to do a lot of motivating the next 2 days, because the one that got away from us in January is still in their craw pretty bad.
It's a Rogers team that is kind of hanging around that 5-6, and Rogers has been a place where you've gone up to and played really well the last couple of times. So it's an odd configuration in their gym, but you've played really well in there.
Yeah, the last couple of years we have played well. Like you said, it is a really odd gym, and the inline, man, it's so close to the bleachers and the cheerleaders. I remember last year we had an inbounds play where I actually had to ask the refs to move the cheer team. So it is weird in several aspects. But, again, I think just knowing what our kids know, they remember that game very well. I don't think I'm going to have to say too much.
That's one of those self-motivating games. Sarah played well tonight. She hit a couple of big threes for you, got you guys back in the game a couple times. And I think your young guys are starting to come along. Tolly hit a big 3 right before halftime. And, you've got to be, although this one hurts, you really want this one, you've got to be looking at this going, okay, we're starting to play really, really good basketball.
Yeah. I just felt like, again, we did control the game in a lot of ways. I thought in the third quarter, they got out in transition to beat our zone down the floor, and then they started pounding it inside, and they called some fouls on us. And then, there's some times I thought we should have been to the free throw line. I'm going to leave it at that. That would have maybe changed momentum. But I got to give my kids a lot of credit. They just kept battling. They kept battling. I think it was 40-41 forever. And, we had a few possessions where we couldn't get off 40. We couldn't get off 40. And if we'd have had one of those shots fall, I think maybe the game was a little different going down the stretch.
Marquisha does Marquisha things again. She's spectacular every night, but she sort of carried the scoring load for a while until Ashlyn got going and Sarah got going. And we talked to her yesterday about when you walk on the floor. I mean, they follow her off the bench. And she doesn't get frustrated. She doesn't get, it doesn't irritate her, and she just goes out and plays her game.
Yeah, I thought she did a great job. Now, of course, Sasha is a very, very long guard like Marquisha, and so some of the shots that I think normally she would have finished, the length kind of affected some of her shots. But she scores 19 points and, really helped us. She helped go for it for 14. Thought she did a great job. Yeah. Those two kind of neutralize each other. Yeah,
I was looking at the score sheet after the ball game, and outside of Karaya Beck, you really kind of held them. I mean, that big three, they didn't get to their average. You did a nice job on them defensively. It just, come up a little bit short. So when we go, Rogers is obviously on Friday night, but, you got your eye on the prize here. It looks like we're going to be playing on Tuesday. I believe the one when I've been saying that all week.
Okay, because we play Tuesday, Friday.
I keep thinking that the 28th is Tuesday. Next Wednesday looks like you're going to be in either I think it's the 2 o'clock game out of a team team from the Central. You got to be excited about the tournament. Take care of business Friday night, but you got to be excited heading down to North Little Rock.
Well, we want to get a win Friday first and kind of finish the week strong. We want to be the 3 seed. We were the 4 seed last year, and it came down to the last game against Rogers. And we want to be the 3 seed. And then we can think about the state tournament. Our goal Wednesday and Thursday is going to be, let's finish that Friday game strong, because if we start overlooking, that can sneak up and really bite us.
I've had a chance to talk to some coaches around the state, and I think this may be one of the most balanced state tournaments that we've got coming up. There's a lot of good teams in the West, a lot of good teams coming out of the Central, but even the Rogers team you're going to play on Friday night, they're going to be a tough outcome next week.
Yeah, I mean, it is Coach Smith and I were talking the other day from Northside, and it's as loaded as it's – I mean, there is no quarterfinal game that's going to be a gimme, not one. Even the people that got buys, they're looking at that going, man, I didn't get an advantage. So, you got to take care of business in the first one, and then maybe something great happens for you in the second one.
It's going to be fun. Tell us a little bit about Rogers. I mean, we saw them a couple weeks ago, but they're obviously a different team. You're certainly going to be a different team. Marquisha didn't play the first time, and Janai got hurt in that ball game, so you'll be a much different basketball team when you face them. But that's a team that's young but coming.
Yeah, we played them twice now. We played them in the Siloam Springs finals, and we're able to beat them. And then we got beat at the buzzer here. But again, they scare you because of the way they can shoot it and the way they execute. Now, we're going to see a really funky defense. They're not going to play man like Fayetteville. We're going to see a jump, and, no telling what that's going to look like. But, again, we're just going to have to get used to it and roll with it.
It's the triangle and 2 people on Marquisha defense.
Yeah, it's going to be something. I mean, he'll have a plan. It's our job to come up with a better plan.
Yep. So we look forward to that. Coach, appreciate you swinging by here. We're about ready to start the second half. And, we had Pete Jenks up here for the first quarter. If you want to hang around and do the third quarter with us, come on. Because, after a while, I start to get a little punchy up here.
I hear you. My throat being what it is, but maybe next game.
I got you.
All right,
thanks.
That's
Coach Heather Hunsucker of the Springdale Lady Bulldogs. We'll see them Friday night as they get set to take on Rogers and lock down the 3 seed. Coach, thank you very much. Appreciate you swinging by. Thank you. I will. I'll call you tomorrow. I just got one question for you. Yeah, I'll give you a shout tomorrow. So we're about ready to start the second half. Springdale trails by 8, 38-30. We'll see who comes out of the huddle for Springdale. Leading the Bulldogs in scoring in the first half is Keon John. Check that. Trenta Scales led all scorers with 10 points. Your halftime stats sponsored by Ozark Go HD. Go fast, go HD, go unlimited. So we're about ready to start the second half. Second half sponsored by Legacy Bank. By the way, our halftime interview sponsored by Lindsay and Associates. I always enjoy talking to Coach Heather Hunsucker. She's very honest in her answers about where her basketball team is. Likes the effort. Thought this one got away, but who knows? Maybe another shot at Fayetteville come state tournament time. So we're underway here. Springdale down by 8. See what they talked about at halftime. Juwan's on the floor along with Trentez, Keon, Carl Fitch, and Joe Jipke. That's the 5 on the floor for Springdale. For Fayetteville, it's Bowers, Cooper, Conley, Morgan, and Schock. This is Keon with the basketball around to Joe. Joe drops it to Trentez. Trentez driving on Frank Morgan all the way to the rack and in. So Trentez will open the scoring here in the second half. Springdale cuts the lead to 6, 38-32. This is Morgan. Back to Conley. Conley. His shot won't go. Bowers with a rebound. Carl swats it away. Fayetteville will have to start over again. There's Conley. That shot's not going to go. Keon comes away with it. Conley, great athlete. There's Trentez all the way to the glass. And it's swatted away by Morgan. Just underway here, second quarter, almost a minute gone. Looks like we've got wet spot on the floor, so let's take care of that. 7:04 to go, third quarter. Springdale down by 6. We'll be on the air Friday night from Rogers. 6 o'clock for the girls, 7:30 for the boys. Good news out of Van Buren tonight. Van Buren boys victorious, or check that, HAR-BER victorious over Van Buren by 16 tonight. Again, Springdale with a win, and they're in. Here's Trentez. Back to Juwan, to Keon. He'll spot up, three-pointer on the way. Front rim no good, Schock with a rebound. Quickly out to Conley, to Morgan. Bowers in the corner, Bowers. Fires to Cooper, three-pointers on the way, good. Colin Cooper with a three-point basket. There's Trentez. Keon. Springdale down by 9. Trying to cut into that lead. Here's Carl on the block, works his way in. Shot's knocked away by Bowers. Bowers comes away with it. Bowers back to Cooper. And we've got another offensive foul on Colin Cooper. Joe Jipke draws yet another charge. That's the Take a Charge Game Changer play sponsored by Harps Foods. I'm just going to have to rename that award or that sponsorship after Joe. He keeps taking charges. 6:15 to go, third quarter. Springdale down by 9. Trentez with the basketball, working on Frank Morgan. Bounce pass over to Juwan. Here's Juwan down the lane. Lobs to Carl. Reverse layup up and good. Carl's got 7. This is Conley into the front court. Morgan left hand. And they're going to call a block. This one's going to go on Joe Jipke. It's 3 on Joe's third personal. It's team foul number 1. Frank Morgan will go to the line. Morgan misses the first. Second shot from Frank Morgan. Marquise Donahue up off the bench. Too strong, no good. Keon comes away with a rebound, so no harm done to Springdale. So trail by 7, 41-34. Trentez quickly in the corner. Joe, three-pointers on the way. Bowers comes away with it. Stolen by Juwan. Nice play. Lobs to Carl. Whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Morgan. Carl's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Carl, first shot on the way, front iron's no good. Marquise checks in, Joe will sit. Second shot from Carl's up and good. So Carl gets 1 out of 2. He's got 8 in the ball game. 5.5 to go. The lead is at 6, 41-35. This is Cooper. Stunner there, finds his way in. Carl swats that one away. Springdale's got the basketball. Jawan. Whistle and a foul. Looks like that's going to go on Conley. That's going to be 4 on Conley. Quickly off the bench, Ron Johnson. So Conley in foul trouble just as he was against Springdale the first time around. Donahue will inbound. Springdale looking to get back in this one. Cut it to 3 if they can. There's Trentez to Carl. Carl going to drive baseline. Good spin move. Carl can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound up and in. Carl's got 5 in the quarter. Springdale's cut the lead to 4, 41-37. Here's Cooper. Drops to Bowers. Bowers high off the glass, won't go. Carl with a rebound. Carl Fitch dominating here in the third quarter. Springdale's got the lead down to 4. Here's Trentez. Jawan gonna drive baseline. Jawan floater. Good. And the foul. Jawan gets the 2. Ron Johnson's going to pick up the first foul of the ball game. His first foul. Team foul number 4. Jawan go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. Front iron no good. Bowers with a rebound. So the lead stays at 2, 41-39. Springdale's come out clicking on all cylinders here in the third quarter. Outscored Fayetteville 9-3. This is Cooper, drives to the middle, cut off there by Trentez. Hands to Bowers, around to Schock. Schock finds Frank Morgan. Watched there by Keon. Back to Cooper. We go under 4 minutes to go here, third quarter. Here's Cooper in the corner, finds Johnson. Johnson drives to the middle, tries a scoop shot, won't go. Bowers and Fitch fighting for it. Carl comes away with it. Carl playing real well here in the third quarter. Trentez to Jawan for 3 points. Good! Jawan hits the 3 and Springdale has fought their way back. Three-pointer sponsored by Storms Orthodontics. The Bulldogs lead by 1, 42-41. This is Colin Cooper, picked by Darius Bowers. To Johnson, watched there by Keon Johnson. That's Frank Morgan. Trying to fight his way inside. Bowers now working on Carl. Bowers to the glass, shots good, and the foul. Carl's going to pick up the foul. That's his first personal foul of the ball game. Darius Bowers will go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. 3:14 to go, third quarter. Fayetteville leads by 1, 43-42. Bowers gets the free throw. Fayetteville goes back up by 2, 44-42. Trentez, pass intercepted there by Schock. Schock all the way to the basket and good. Springdale turnover leads to 2 for Fayetteville, and the lead goes to 4, 46-42. Vincent Mason at the scorer's table. There's Trentez, drops it down to Carl. Carl, turnaround jumper, shots on the way, good. Carl's exploded here in the third quarter. He's got 7 in the quarter. You make it 12 in the game. The lead is at 2, 46-44. 2:22 to go, third quarter. Colin Cooper with a basketball. Jawan cut him off. Cooper all the way to the hoop. Won't go. Jawan with a rebound. Springdale's got numbers. Jawan loses control. Bowers comes away with it. Nope, Trentez has it. All the way to the hoop. Trentez won't go. They're letting a lot of things go underneath. We've got a whistle. Play has gotten very physical here in the last couple of minutes. R.J. Johnson's going to be whistled for the foul. It's his second. Vincent Mason checks in. Marquise will inbound, gets it to Juwan. Talked to Juwan before the ball game. And we've got a whistle. It's going to go on Colin Cooper. That's 3 on Cooper. Foul's becoming an issue here for Fayetteville. Conley's got 4, Cooper's got 3. Marquise will inbound again with 1:58 to go in the quarter. Springdale turns it over. Bowers comes away with it. It's knocked away by Trentez, and we're going to get a whistle. Looks like they're going to get Trentez for the foul. $1:55 to go in the quarter. Springdale trails by 2, 46-44. Joe's going to check in. Trentez will sit. R.J. Johnson, three-pointer. That won't go. And we got a battle for the basketball. They're going to say last touch by Darius Bowers. So Springdale's going to get the ball back with 1:50 to go. On the floor for the Bulldogs, you got Joe Jibke, Carl Fitch, Marquise Donahue, Juwan Boyd, Vincent Mason. Springdale into their offense. Here's Joe with the basketball around to Juwan. Carl down on the block. Watched by Bowers. Carl backs in. Back to Joe. Around to Juwan. They'll try again. Here's Juwan. Down the lane. Drops to Marquise. Marquise. The basket and the foul. Great body control by Marquise. He gets his first 2 in the ball game. And I believe they're going to call the foul on Darius Bowers. Indeed they do. It's 3 on Bowers. Relaford's going to check in for Fayetteville. Javari Eckwood quickly off the bench for Springdale. Joe's going to sit. 1:22 to go. Third quarter, Springdale looking to take the lead here. Marquise free throw on the way. Rattles around and in. So Marquise completes a 3-point play. Springdale's got the lead, 47-46. This is Cooper with the basketball. R.J. Johnson, three-pointer, shot good. R.J. Johnson with a three-pointer. Gives Fayetteville a lead, 49-47. Here's Juwan, all the way to the rack. Can't get it to go. Vincent in there fighting for the rebound, can't get it. Now we got a foot race between Carl and Colin Cooper. Last touch by Colin Cooper. Springdale basketball. .47 our score, 49.7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Juwan's got the basketball. Under 40 seconds to go. Here's Juwan, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Schock. That's 3 on Quinn Schock. 18 fouls here in the second half for Fayetteville. Juwan will go to the line. Marquise Donahue's going to check in. Joe will sit. Juwan can't get the free throw. Frank Morgan comes down with a rebound. .20 seconds to go in the half. Colin Cooper with the basketball. Last 10 of the quarter. This is Cooper, picked up there by Tavari. Cooper fires three-pointer, and it's good at the buzzer. That's how the third quarter will end. Our score through 3, Fayetteville 52, Springdale 47. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together, catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Served with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
So we start the fourth quarter. Fayetteville leads by 5, 52-47. Colin Cooper with a three-point basket at the buzzer. Fayetteville's going to get the basketball first. Keon Johnson's checked back in for Springdale. Keon having a good night here on senior night. He's got 9 points. It's Frank Morgan on the wing. Trentez is checked back in. It's Cooper. Low to Relaford. Relaford working on Carl. Carl picks off his shot. Carl's having a great second half against Fayetteville, his last battle of the Bulldogs during the regular season. Here comes Trentez all the way to the basket. Marquise picks up the loose change, and we got a whistle and a foul. Wow, they're letting them go underneath. Relaford's going to pick up the foul. It's going to send Marquise to the line. Marquise 1 out of 1 from the line tonight. He's got 3 points total. Marquise can't get the first one. Second shot from Marquise Donahue, trying to cut the lead down to 4. Can't get him. The lead stays at 5, 52-47. This is Colin Cooper. Finds Shock. Hands to Frank Morgan. Morgan loses the handle. Jawan comes away with it. Quickly ahead to Marquise. His shot up and in. Great play there by Marquise. Springdale's got the lead to 3 at 52-49. Colin Cooper into the front court. Frank Morgan down the lane. Drops to Relaford. Relaford up and in. Relaford's got 6. The lead goes back to 5 at 54-49. 6.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Springdale trying to sweep the season series with Fayetteville. Here's Trentez. The lob to Carl. Off the glass and in. Back to a 3-point game. 6:10 to go. Morgan into the front court. Frank Morgan. Spots up, 3-pointer, too strong. Trentez pulls it down. Here we go. Trentez, 4-on-1, drops to Jawan, off the glass and in. Springdale's cut it to 1 at 54-53. Shock not looking for the ball. He's now in trouble. He's pressured by Springdale. They're going to say Fayetteville basketball. Darius Bauer's going to check back in. We've got a timeout, Fayetteville. 5:48 to go in the ballgame. Springdale down 1. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as HAR-BER.
HAR-BER Bank. Our customers say it best.
5:48 to go in the ball game. Springdale down 1. Springdale's outscored Fayetteville here in the fourth quarter, 6-2. Just a reminder, we'll be on the air 6 o'clock Friday night from Rogers. Girls at 6, boys at 7:30. Pivotal games for both teams. Springdale's girls trying to nail down that 3rd seed. Here's Cooper. Cooper going to drive down the lane. Ball's knocked away, and we're going to get a whistle. We're going to call Carl for the foul. That was a late call. It's going to send Cooper to the line. Colin Cooper's got 21 on the night. I'll make it 22. His first points in the fourth quarter. Second shot's on the way and good. So lead at 3, 56-53. Trentez will bring it across the timeline. 5.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Trentez back to Jawan. By Jawan standards, a relatively quiet night. Carl, corner, 3-pointers, shots on the way, and good! 3-pointer sponsored by Storms Orthodontics has tied the ball game at 56. We've got a timeout, 5:20 to go in the game. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
And we welcome you back to Springdale. 5:20 to go in the ballgame. We're tied at 56. Springdale at one time was down 25-15 early in the first half. They have clawed their way back into this one. So they must win for Springdale. Win and you're in. Lose and we take it to Friday night. They hold all tiebreakers over Van Buren, so in that respect, Van Buren has already lost tonight. So it's going to come down to Friday night. If Springdale does not lock down this win and get season sweep over the Fayetteville Bulldogs. This is Cooper with the basketball, cut off there by Jawan. No hand to Morgan. This is Frank Morgan, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Marquise. It's 2 on Marquise. It's team foul number 5 against Springdale. Here's Morgan to Cooper. Cooper, leading scorer for the Purple Dogs. Lob underneath the Bowers. Bowers loses the handle. Relaford comes away with it. His shot, no good. Comes away with his own rebound. Shot can't go. And we've got a scramble for the basketball. Bowers comes away with it to Colin Cooper. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Carl with a rebound. So Springdale with a chance to take the lead. 4:40 to go. Here's Jawan, left alone. Jawan, 3-pointer. It's short. Jawan fighting for his own rebound. Draws contact. Relaford comes away with the basketball. Quickly into the front court. Here's this Bowers. Bowers. And we're going to get a blocking foul on Keon Johnson. It's going to be 3 on Keon. Shock's going to check back in. Relaford will sit. So it's just team foul number 6 against Springdale. 4:21 to go, fourth quarter, tied at 56. Shock on the inbound. Cooper in the corner, back to Morgan, he's alone. Morgan drives to the basket. His floater's up and good. Frank Morgan, his first points of the fourth quarter. It's Fayetteville a 2-point lead, 58-56. Marquise with the basketball. Marquise on the drive. Drops to Keon in the corner. They'll kick it back out to Trentez. Trentez drives. Drops there nicely to Carl. Carl waits. Shot. Good! Nice play there by Trentez on the pass to Carl, and great patience by Carl Fitch to wait for everybody to get airborne. Relaford picks up the foul. That's 3. Carl will go to the line and try and give Springdale the lead. Bowers is going to check back in. Relaford will sit down with those 3 fouls. Carl, shot on the way and good. Carl's got 8 in the quarter. He's got 20 in the ball game. Springdale leads by 1, 59-58. Here's Colin Cooper. Cooper going to drive to the center. Cut off there. Bowers comes back with the basketball. This is R.J. Johnson. R.J. drives down the lane, and we're going to get a whistle. It's going to go on Keon Johnson. That's 4 on Keon. R.J. Johnson will go to the line. He'll shoot 1 and 1. 3:21 to go in the ball game. R.J. Johnson, first free throw is up and good. R.J. Johnson's got 6 so far tonight. It's his first free throw. Second shot on the way. Rims out, no good. Juwan with a rebound. So we're tied at 59. We approach 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Trentez with the basketball. Has it knocked away. Frank Morgan with the steal. Morgan quickly ahead to Bowers. Bowers gives Fayetteville a 2-point lead. 3:04 to go in the ball game. 61-59 our score. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly. Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
3:04 to go in the ball game. Fayetteville leads 61-59. A good second half so far. Coming out of the huddle, Springdale's going to bring Trentez and Juwan. Keon Marquise and Carl Fitch, they've gone most of the way here in the fourth quarter. Again, a reminder, we'll be on the air Friday night, 6 o'clock from Rogers. Springdale will inbound. Here's Juwan. Trentez, they play a little catch. Juwan's got the basketball. Finds Marquise in the corner. Lob underneath Carl. Carl, pull-up jumper. Got contact there. They're not going to call it. John Conley comes away with the basketball. Conley in the corner to Morgan. Morgan. His shot is short. Trentez comes away with it. Springdale pushes. Trentez. Back it back out. Springdale set as Carl will hand to Juwan. Juwan, nice look. Carl. Basket and the foul. Tell you what, Carl is dominating this second half. That's 10 points in the quarter, 17 in the second half for him. The foul goes on Colin Cooper. That's 4. Carl will go to the line, try and give Springdale the lead. Shot on the way, too strong. Bowers with a rebound. 2.5 to go. It's been a good one. Tied at 61. This is Cooper. Cooper airmails it into the cheerleader, Springdale basketball. I don't think anybody thought this one was going to be any different. Last 2 minutes of the ball game, we're tied at 61, 2:10 exactly on the clock. Trentez will bring it into the front court. Here's Carl. Hands to Trentez. Trentez down the lane. His shot's blocked by Bowers. Out of the pack comes Frank Morgan. Ahead to Schock. Schock can't get it to go. And we've got a whistle and a foul. I think that's going to go on Jawan. And looks like Keon is hurt. Jawan is whistled for his 3rd foul. Frank Morgan will go to the line. Keon is hobbling around. I think he's got a bit of an ankle problem. Joe Jibke at the scorer's table. Frank Morgan steps to the line. Shot on the way, good. Joe will check in. Keon's going to sit. .153 to go. Fayetteville by 1, 62-61. Morgan can't get the second, and we've got a whistle. Looks like Schock pushed off, so Springdale's going to get the basketball. That's Schock's 4th personal foul. We'll send Carl to the line on the other end. Carl will shoot 2 because they are now in the double bonus with 1:53 to go in the ball game. Carl steps to the line, first shot on the way, and good. Big 4th quarter, big game for Carl Fitch. 5 points in the first half. He gets them both. 12 points in the 4th quarter for Carl Fitch. He's got 24 in the game. Springdale leads by 1, 63-62. 1:53 to go in the ball game. This is Colin Cooper. Cooper does have 4 fouls. Something to keep an eye on. This is Schock. Schock has it nearly knocked away by Jawan. Back to R.J. Johnson. Johnson spots up. 3-pointers on the way. No good. Darius Bowers comes away with it. In trouble in the corner. And we've got a timeout. We've got a timeout, Fayetteville. 1:25 to go in the ball game. Springdale leads by 1. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
63-62, our score, 1:25 to go in the ball game. Springdale in the double bonus. This is Frank Morgan with the basketball. And we're going to get an offensive foul against R.J. Johnson. John Conley's going to check in. Johnson will sit. Springdale's going to get the basketball with 1:22 to go. Inbound to Joe and back to Jawan. Across the timeline and into their offense. 1:10 to go. Springdale by 1, 63-62. Trentez waves Joe off. Here's Trentez. We've seen him dribble out of these before. Back to Jawan. Over to Trentez. This little head fake. Trentez all the way to the glass. Hits Joe. Thought about the three. Back to Jawan. We're under a minute to go. 48 seconds. Here's Jawan down the lane. Drops to Carl. Carl. Patient. Basket. Good! Tell you what, Carl Fitch has taken over here in the second half. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Jawan. Sean Conley's going to go to the line. He'll shoot 1 and 1. Springdale leads by 3 with 36.6 seconds to go in the ballgame. The dog pound comes to life. Conley steps to the line to shoot 1 and 1. First shot on the way and good. Conley's got 5 in the ballgame. Second shot coming for John Conley is good. So Conley gets them both. We've got a timeout, Springdale. 36.6 to go. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
36.6 seconds to go in the ballgame. Carl Fitch with 14 of his 26 here in the fourth quarter. Carl has just dominated. Springdale will break the huddle. We'll have Trentez and Jawan, Carl, Joe, and Marquise. Those will be the 5 for the Red Dogs. They come out of the huddle. Springdale will inbound with a 1-point lead, 65-64. And now we've got a conference. Springdale in the double bonus. On the next foul, Fayetteville will be in the double bonus. And here we go. Here's Joe. Into Jawan. And they're going to say Shock with the foul. That's going to be 5 on Shock. Jawan went flying into the Fayetteville bench. And Jawan will go to the line to shoot 2. RJ Johnson's off the bench. Jawan at the line. Free throw on the way and good. Quiet night, relatively speaking, for Jawan. Just 14, and I say just 14. It's a good night for everybody else. Jawan's second shot on the way, good. So Jawan gets them both. Lead goes back to 3 at 67-64. We go under 30 seconds. This is Cooper. Cooper up and in. We're going to get a quick timeout. Fayetteville, 27.7 to go in the ball game. Springdale leads by 1. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
27.7 seconds to go in the ballgame. Springdale leads by 1. Colin Cooper just hit a driving layup to cut the lead 2-1. Springdale's going to have to inbound underneath their own basket. Joe will do the honors. We get a timeout, Springdale. We'll hold it here. 27.7 seconds to go in the ball game. It's been a well-played game to this point. Springdale has outscored Fayetteville 20-15 here in the fourth quarter. Carl leading the way. He's got 14 points. At stake for Springdale, it's real simple. Win, and you're in the state tournament, and that effectively eliminates Van Buren. Fayetteville pulls this one out. We go to Friday night. Springdale holds all tiebreakers over Van Buren, including AAA points. So if they end even, Springdale is in. But Springdale does not want in any way, shape, or form to take this to Friday night. Seal the deal tonight. And we're in the state tournament. State tournament starts next Wednesday. At this point, Springdale would play Thursday at 1 o'clock. They'd be the first game on Thursday. Springdale girls, on the other hand, will play about 2 o'clock on Wednesday. We'll update that on Friday after the games. We'll give you kind of the final seedings. But we have business to attend to right here with 27.7 seconds to go. Springdale to inbound. Red Dogs with a 1-point lead, trying to sweep the season series from that team down south. Here's Trentez. And he's going to be fouled by Darius Bowers. Trentez will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. That's going to be 4 on Bowers. Trentez will step to the line. Trentez with a dozen tonight. First shot on the way and good. John Conley's going to check in for Fayetteville. Second shot for Trentez, up and good. Trentez gets them both. Lead goes back to 3. We're under 20 seconds. Cooper finds Conley. Conley loses the handle for a second. Thought he walked. Shot won't go. Carl with a rebound. And they're going to foul him. And the Red Dogs are going to go to the line with 11.3 seconds to go in the ball game. Carl Fitch has been the man tonight. 26 points. None bigger than the 2 he's about to take right now. Carl steps to the line. Shots on the way. Rattles out, no good. Carl delivers. Carl gives Springdale a 4-point lead. 8 seconds. Cooper, 3-pointer. Off the backboard, no good. Bowers with a rebound. Back to Cooper. 2 seconds. 1 second. Shot no good. Springdale wins! The Red Dogs have just punched their ticket to the state tournament. Springdale will be in North Little Rock next week, sweeping Fayetteville. Our final score, Springdale 70, Fayetteville 66. Great night for Carl Fitch. He finishes with 27, but he had some help. Trentez had 14, Jawan 15. And in this battle of the Bulldogs, Springdale is victorious. Now we can safely say Both Springdale basketball teams will be in North Little Rock next week. We'll have details on that coming up. Friday night, we'll be on the air 6 o'clock. The girls will be at Rogers. The boys will follow at 7:30. Thank you for watching tonight. We will talk to you Friday night. Have a good night, everybody.